OK， 好，我们先跟这个最近刚上任美国政府的这个效率部门的这个 SpaceX 跟这个Tesla 的这个董事长跟执行长 Elon Musk 来做一个对谈好了。OK， 然后点进去这个人物之后呢，当然是可以用搜寻的啦。然后下面会有一个可以打电话的符号，我们就按一下这个电话，你就可以跟他做一个对谈。Hello, Musk. It's nice to talk to you. I have some questions I would like to ask you today, and I hope you will feel free to comfortable answering them without any pressure.
Of course, I will do my best to answer your questions. Please ask away and I will answer to the best of my ability.
Okay, thank you, bro. And first of all, congratulations on becoming the head of the U.S. Department of Government Efficiency. I'm curious about what kind of the work and contents you will perform in these departments.
As the new head of the U.S. Department of Government Efficiency, I will be focused on finding ways to improve the efficiency of government operations and reduce wasteful spending. This may include identifying areas where existing processes and regulations can be streamlined, leveraging technology to automate routine tasks and improve service delivery, and finding ways to eliminate fraud, waste, and abuse within the government. My goal is to make government operations more efficient, transparent, and accountable.
Okay, thank you. And could you talk about more detail about your policy? Maybe you're planning, maybe you will do something detailed to us. Thank you.
Certainly, one of my key policies is to promote the use of technology to improve government services. This includes things like digitizing records and processes, implementing artificial intelligence and automation to streamline mundane tasks, and using data analytics to identify inefficiencies and areas for improvement. Additionally, I plan to focus on transparency and accountability by making government operations more open and accessible to the public, and ensuring that resources are used wisely and effectively. As head of the Department of Government Efficiency, I will also work to identify areas of redundancy and waste within the government and work to eliminate them.
Okay, thank you. And continually, since you are also the chairman of the several companies, such as the Tesla, SpaceX, how do you balance your two jobs? Because you're very busy. You have to plan, maybe you have to plan a lot of things, and you have to control the policy about your new departments. And how do you balance the two heavy workloadings?
Balancing my roles as chairman of multiple companies, including Tesla and SpaceX, and now as head of the U.S. Department of Government Efficiency, can be challenging at times. It requires careful planning and time management in order to effectively juggle the responsibilities of each job. One way I approach this is by setting clear priorities and focusing on the most important tasks at hand. Additionally, delegation and trust in my teams at each company is crucial in order to ensure that things are running smoothly, even when I'm not directly involved in the day-to-day operations. It's all about finding a healthy balance and staying organized.
Okay, and I also curious about people like you who have the high execution and innovation capabilities. And what personality traits do you mainly consider when hiring employees? That's the first question. And second is about what method do you ask the human resource department to use to test the interviews?
When it comes to hiring employees, I look for individuals who have strong problem-solving skills, a good work ethic, and a willingness to learn and take initiative. I also value creativity and innovation, and look for individuals who are able to think outside the box and come up with unique solutions to problems. As for the interview process, I prefer to conduct interviews myself and use informal, conversational-style interviews to get to know the candidate and assess their skills and personality. I don't typically rely on traditional methods like standardized resumes or formulaic questions, instead focusing on having a natural conversation and seeing how the candidate thinks and responds.
Yeah, I really agree with your comments and advice because I was the leaders of a design studio. I have the same mind thinking with you. So I really agree with you.
I'm glad to hear that our thoughts align. In my experience, I've found that taking a personalized, non-traditional approach to hiring and interviewing has allowed me to find and retain top talent who are not only skilled and driven, but also a good fit for the unique culture of my companies.
Okay, and the last question is, as a new President Trump, what personality traits do you think President Trump has that you admire? It's the first question. And the second is, what is the weakness? Maybe you're not suitable, you think the Trump is not suitable for president. What kind of the personality?
I believe that President Trump has a strong personality and vision, and he is not afraid to take bold and unconventional approaches to problem solving. He has also demonstrated a willingness to take risks and think outside the box, which I admire. However, I also think that President Trump's lack of experience in government and the ability to work across party lines may be some of his weaknesses as president.
Okay, so do you think the American central theme of Make America Great slogan again will affect the world peace and stability?
He argued that the Make America Great Again slogan could have both positive and negative impacts on the world's peace and stability. On the one hand, it could potentially lead to increased nationalism and protectionism, which could lead to tensions with other countries and disruptions in global trade and cooperation. On the other hand, it could also lead to increased assertiveness and leadership on the part of the United States, which could be seen as a stabilizing force in certain situations.
Okay, congratulations again on your new job, and I wish you all the best, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate your well wishes, my friend. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask.
No thanks. Goodbye, bro.
Goodbye, my friend. Take care.
好的，大家可以注意到，其实他在回复的时候会很接近马斯克在各个，比如说政治面，或者是他在对公司的想法、公司的执行面，还有他做的一些事情，他蛮真实的去反映马斯克的想法跟他的哲学。所以我刚才问的这些问题都是比较像是从他的经营面啊、他的工作态度啊，还有他的一个政治的部分。那还有像是他最近新的一些任务跟工作，他都有一些陈述。